Hey there, Jackie Haley here from Dream to Author, and I have a special treat for you. I wanted to introduce you to Angela Goebel. She is with Midwest Speakers Bureau, and she is amazing. She's really truly an icon in the Midwest, lining up speakers through for conferences, for businesses. Angela has been with the company Midwest Speakers Bureau since 1998. She does it all. So welcome, Angela. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks, Jackie. I'm excited to be here today with you.
Feel free to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this business.
You are correct. I've been doing this now for 24 years, actually. It's hard to believe that I have seen a lot of speakers and worked with a lot of really amazing people over the years.
Absolutely. And I will attest to that because in my former life of working with lobby associations, you were one of our go-to to contact for speakers for events that we held throughout the year. So I know that that was a big thing for us. I wanted to bring up a couple ideas for the audience out there that are looking for an increase to their bottom line, whether they're entrepreneurs or speakers or anything like that. Tell us a little bit of the differences you see between the speakers that have books, that have authored a book and provide that in their events versus speakers that don't have a book. Can you give some insight?
Okay, sure. I think that when you have two speakers and say they're fairly equal in say their experience and their credibility, if the one speaker has a book over the speaker that doesn't, the speaker that has a book will get booked over the other one that doesn't. I mean, once you have something that is published, when your content is published, you are more of an authority than someone that doesn't. Also, it provides when you have a book, it provides you a much bigger platform to get your message out. I mean, you can have it on Amazon 24/7. So it's just not people seeing you on stage. I mean, it's people all over being able to have access to your message.
Absolutely. It creates kind of an extra business card, really, when they can find you online, not only on your website, but also on Amazon and other places and do those orders for those speaking engagements as well. That's great. And what kind of success do you see with the speakers that have a book? What do they do how do they utilize that to the best potential?
Well, first, I think the most popular way to use your book is like afterwards having a book signing table at the back of the room. I mean, it is always amazing, if the speaker just nails it on stage. I mean, afterwards, I can sit with that speaker for an hour and a half to 2 hours doing a book signing. So besides getting paid to speak, they're also picking up a couple $1,000s in book sales afterwards. And also, it also gives us another, when we're selling a speaker and booking them for a speaking engagement, sometimes the clients will want to package in the books. So besides charging, say, maybe $5,000 for your speaking fee, you might also get $2,000 or $3,000 in book sales. So
that's amazing. And that truly adds to the bottom line for that business, that speaker, and all of those efforts moving forward. And the beautiful thing is once they write that book and they're done with that book, they sell it again. It's a scalable product, right? They can get that return over and over again at each speaking engagement, which is great. Quick question to you. I mean, you've worked with clients over the last 24 years. Speakers, do you recommend books to certain speakers versus others, or do you really recommend that being a platform for most speakers?
I think if the speaker has a good story to tell and they can get it down in writing, we've worked with some speakers where, they have a great presentation on stage, but it doesn't always convert into words for their book. So that's why I always think it's great when they have somebody like you to help them, because you can't always write how you speak on stage, if that makes sense.
No, it does. Absolutely. There is a big difference.
You have to massage your message when you go to put it into a book. So, for the speakers out there that have a message, which if they wouldn't be on stage if they don't have a message. So I think everybody should have a book.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And you heard it from Angela, and I will tell you, she is an icon in the speakers world. I love working with her, and thank you so much, Angela, for coming on. And again, if you have if you want to add to your bottom line, if you want to get that extra business card, feel free to set up a free strategy session with me on my homepage at dreamtoauthor.com. And let's start that conversation. Let's see if we can get more revenue for your speaking career moving forward. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you.